Hey, sisters and misters. Hello, sisters and misters. It is another beautiful day here in Bend, Oregon. I'm in my backyard in Central Oregon, and hang on, let's just remind everyone what we're doing here. Um, this is Cooking with Liz. This is the season. Well, now we're the season finale. Yesterday was the premiere. We're the season finale, and I'm doing pizza on the grill. Yesterday was the sort of technique shakedown. Today, you're getting a full on pizza pie. And that's me, my sous chef, Hooper. It's produced by Satellite Sisters, but we have a very special guest taster today who I'm just going to bring out right at the beginning of the episode because I know people are excited to see my sister, Monica Dolan. So, Monica, come on out. So many of you know Monica from years on the radio show. So,
Am I hitting my cue?
cue.
Did I hit my cue?
No, you have to hit your mark. Yeah,
I
your
hit
mark.
my mark?
Oh,
All right.
perfect. Okay. So, many of you know Monica Dolan. OG Satellite Sister. Monica, I was thinking. I mean, you came down from Portland. I'm here in Central Oregon, but due to the current unpleasantness, I haven't seen you since what? Christmas? When was the last time
Christmas.
we were even within? Because this is how
This
close
is
we're
far.
getting here.
Liz told me I had to stand behind the grill.
Yes. We're maintaining social distancing. People, Marie Benson is already saying, Monica. Yes. Monica, you have a fan club.
Well, right off the bat, I have to say, Liz, I am impressed with your kitchen here, with your
Yes.
outdoor
My
testing
operation.
kitchen. I thought it was a little tiny table or a couple of boxes. You got a whole spread. I mean,
do.
you have ingredients.
Yeah, I've
you
got
have
ingredients here. I got stuff. Yeah.
cutting boards.
Yep.
You have things in their places. You have utensils.
I got nothing else to do.
It really looks like a professional test kitchen, Liz. Very impressed.
Okay. Well, Monica, Betsy has already said cute dress. So I
Thank
just
you.
want to pass that along. Cute dress. Okay, so
It's a bathing suit cover-up, which I sometimes wear as a dress.
okay. Well, it's working for you because you're also cut off in the right place.
Thank you, Liz.
Okay, so today it's the full pizza pie, but first I wanted to ask the guest taster. Oh, hang on, I just screwed up the Monica. You arrived yesterday after I did the test batch, but you got and Sheila is saying nice apron, Liz. So this is nice. We have both of the lab rats. We have Monica here live, lab rat, and we have Sheila Dolan in the comments watching. So you're both very experienced product testers, so that's why.
Well, I'll be studying the methodology, Liz, and I'll be reporting back on my findings. You know I will.
I know you will. But yesterday you did arrive. I had the leftover test batch in the fridge, and so you tested the test batch. And I just want to know before I go full on with the final pizza pie, any last minute corrections, tips for me based on tasting the test batch?
The test batch was very good. I would say if you can, try to make the crust a little bit thinner. I know I've made pizza at home in the oven, and it's hard to, you stretch it out and it springs back.
Yep.
So I think maybe a little bit of a thinner crust would be better. So you would have a better ratio of crust to toppings.
Ratio of crust to toppings. That's what this lab rat is asking me to think about. Okay. All right. I think I can do that. The other lab rat is in the comments just saying, pizza, pizza. Taste it for me, girl. So, okay. So, there were a couple of things. I mean, the whole point of the shakedown yesterday was to learn a few things, and I did. And thank you for your in real time comments and corrections. I mean, who knew? I would not have guessed that the hardest thing for me was going to be to get this open. This is not cooking. This is just cracking this against the table. So, So let's see. Kathleen, Kathy, Linda, Susan, Marcia, among many others, told me to peel it first. So I did peel it first. So far so good. Things are blowing now. Things are blowing. Gotta put things down.
Breezy out here.
It is breezy.
What a perfect day, though.
It's beautiful. Okay, and I just want to remind everyone what I'm making. This is Claire Tansey's recipe. You know we love Claire for grilled pizza with prosciutto and arugula. So the thing I tested yesterday, that's what I'm actually making today. We're not doing any other tricks, but I was super excited to see in the comments for yesterday's test drive. Claire even commented then. Claire commented, Monica. Claire told me I did a good job. Good. So thank you, Claire. Claire's all about the empowerment. Okay, so yeah, people are commenting the crust to topping ratio.
It's a little hot over here by the pizza oven, but that's okay, Liz.
Okay, all right. So here's what I'm going to do.
I don't want to rush you.
I'm going to finish okay, here's what I did. So I'm a little bit ahead of you today. Monica, you might get cut off in this shot, so you can just relax. So here we go. So this is what this looks like now, people. So at least I'm in the neighborhood of round, right?
Yes.
But this definitely needs to be spread out more, right, Monica? This is...
I would say a little bit thinner.
Okay. So this is... Here's what I'm going to do now. There were enough...
Are you going to throw it up in the air?
Should I?
No. If that's the only one you have, no. Do not throw it up in the air. Or we're not having pizza. We're just going to have toppings.
The toppings are the best part, but okay, there were... Sue,
I see you're stretching it, Liz.
Sue, nice. Among others, said that holding it up and stretching it would actually help, so that's what I'm doing. I think this is... What I don't want is to get a hole in it, but, you know, even with a hole, what's the worst that could happen? A little sauce leaks out. It's fine. Okay.
So did you bring that to room temperature?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I'm asking.
No, you're allowed. You're allowed.
Want to learn, Liz.
Yes,
I'm with you.
I did. I took this out like an hour ago.
Okay.
You know, I mentioned on yesterday's show that I was gonna maybe make some Mama Capra's marinara sauce, but I didn't do that. We're back with the store-bought sauce because Monica, you and I went for a delightful bike ride this morning, didn't we?
Yeah, wonderful.
So in what would have been the marinara sauce time slot?
We were riding our e-bikes all over Bend.
They're so great. You know?
We had a nice 12-mile ride.
Yeah.
I would say. Or maybe 10, but...
And we went up this long, slow hill that I said to Monica afterwards.
There's no way.
That if it wasn't an e-bike, there's just no way I would have ridden up there.
Ooh, that looks good, Liz. The rolling.
The rolling.
Is
okay.
That the wine?
People suggested use a wine bottle for the rolling because I don't own a rolling pin. So I picked out a very nice Oregon Pinot Noir for this job. This is called Throwback, Monica. And on the back it just says good wine, good people, good values. So that seemed like in the Satellite Sisterhood.
Ooh, I like your technique.
You see what's happening here?
I see you're making it thinner.
I'm gonna let people see what I'm doing
Don't have
here.
any holes yet.
No holes yet.
Just remember, you got to pick that up and put it on the grill.
I know.
So.
I know.
Ooh,
and let's make sure. Oh, yeah. And the grill is up to 500 now. I forgot to tell you I had already turned on the grill.
Liz, that looks good.
Okay. All right. Okay. You think that's good enough?
Yeah.
I think that's pretty good.
So tell me about do you have to put olive oil on the grill? Or?
That's the next step.
Okay. I guess.
What Claire suggests is spraying it with Pam. Okay, so now everybody can see that. So she uses Pam, but I had this avocado oil spray. And avocado oil is good with high heat. So I thought I could do with this. But here's another tip. Claire put in yesterday's comments because people were worried that there was so much
flare up. I'm a little worried.
Okay. Well, you might have to step away.
Okay.
You're allowed to step away during them. But Claire said the key to her success with this, spraying it when it's hot, is a low angle. So I gotta get down. Gotta get under it, I think, Monica. Gotta go for the low angle here. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. So you can step up on the step. How about that?
Okay, very good.
I'm gonna open this. Okay, so you guys can see this. Now let's see if we get the flame up. I don't know. I'm just doing what Claire told me to do. Okay, so here we go. Okay, there's some flame up.
What is there? Oh, Liz, woo!
Okay, it just could be avocado oil lends itself to the flame up.
Sending smoke signals to the neighbors.
Okay. So you can actually stay. Is that cooler if you stand there?
Well, it's fine right now.
Okay, that's good.
I'm going to come back down.
Okay. All right.
Flare up
So,
off
all right. So now,
6 months.
now this is where Claire says you just have to summon all of your self-confidence and you just have to throw raw dough on the grill and believe in yourself, she kept saying. So, Monica, you think I'm ready? Should I believe in myself?
I'm gonna step over here and watch.
Okay. All right.
Oh yeah, that's not gonna fall apart.
Nope. Okay. So here we go. Here we go.
Just
Believe in yourself.
Flop it on there. Oh,
okay.
Liz.
Now she says you have like a minute to rearrange the shape with the tongs. Whoops. if you wanna get it stretched out a little bit more.
Nice.
Here.
Stretch her out. Stretch her out. Don't be shy.
I'm not gonna be shy. Whoops. Gotta stretch out here. Whoop. Gotta make sure. Okay.
Make sure you don't get hold.
Okay. And now I'm supposed to be setting the timer, but it's just very hard to do all of this at once.
Oh,
so,
I could have helped you.
I know you could have. I didn't even think of that because Hooper is no help, right? So I've
He's
just
under the table, waiting for some prosciutto to fall his way.
Yeah, that's
he's no good at all.
There he is.
He's awful cute. Though.
Yeah. He's very cute. I have the cutest sous chef. Okay, so now this, she said, just leave it on here for 2 minutes. So you see it's cooking now, and then the next thing we do, we put on the sauce, and you know, I love the Tillamook cheese, love the Tillamook cows.
Oh, I love those.
Tillamook
I like
brand,
the big
right?
shards. I like the shards.
Big shards. This is Tillamook doesn't call these shards; they call this farm style thick cut.
They're shards.
It's a shard. The lab rats would classify this as a shard. So,
ooh,
so
I
yeah.
see some bubbling, some.
Oh, I'm supposed to put the top down.
Oh,
You're not supposed to be able to see it. Oh, well, it's okay.
I'm sorry. Well,
No, that's
good
not
thing
your
I
fault.
was here.
It's a good thing you mentioned to me that the top
Sorry.
was up.
Just trying to fill in. I know there's a lot going on, Liz.
There is.
You're
Let's see.
responding. You're reading. You're
Yes.
showing the products.
Well, you know, Diane Gray, Satellite Sisters accountant and procurement manager, she just said, this is as exciting as the space reentry last Sunday. So thank you, Diane. Yes, Sue, we do flip the crust before saucing. I was just showing you the sauce. So we're giving the crust a couple of minutes.
Timer? How we on?
Okay, we're on. We have 4 seconds. Okay, cancel. Okay, now here we go. Okay, let's take a look at how this is doing here. Now, I want to say
that is
Monica was here.
impressive.
Our brother Dick came over yesterday.
That is a spatula.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, God, that looks good, Liz.
Wow.
Oh.
Can you see that? Okay, I don't want to melt my laptop, but I just want you to see. If Dick were here, what would he comment on? The stripes, the grill marks.
Stripes.
Yep.
It's puffing up a little bit.
That's,
So
yeah, it's supposed to.
Keep your eye
Okay,
on the
wait.
time.
Oh, now we're supposed
Keep
to
your
start.
eye on the time.
Why don't you do the time? Tell me when it's 2 minutes. Okay. And because I have to start saucing. This is when the saucing starts.
Okay, I'm going to tell you I have the timer set.
Okay. All right, so I'm saucing. Oh, wait a minute. You can't see me sauce. See, this is when it gets super hard to have everything going on. Okay, I'm saucing now. And then I have to remember, Monica, remind me when the 2 minutes are up. I think I'm going to go ahead and do it now. I'm going to turn this to low. It just seems
Good idea.
Yeah.
Good idea. Let's not.
Because I feel like I'm a little slower than Claire would be. So,
I'm going to get down here.
Okay. So you can be in the shot. You can let me know.
I was waiting for you to tell me to get in the shot, Liz. That's why I wanted to come this weekend. We got 53 seconds.
53 seconds. Does that look like the right amount of
That
sauce
looks
to you?
like plenty.
Okay.
I wouldn't, don't go overboard.
Okay, I'm not going overboard, so that's that. Now we put the shards on. Okay? So. Okay, you can turn. See, that music you're hearing is actually my alarm going on. So you can just turn it off.
I don't know.
Okay, then I'll do it.
Okay, I turned the sound
Okay,
down.
good. Okay.
So this is supposed to bake what for like
2 minutes.
Okay,
Another 2 minutes.
So another 2 minutes with the cheese on?
No.
So we got like 15.
Okay, I'm going to put the top down a little bit.
We only got like 15 seconds.
Okay.
But I would also eyeball it, Liz. We want to make sure the cheese is melted.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, now that the heat is turned down on low, I think we can let it take as long as it needs.
Yeah, because the timer's done.
Okay, so we can eyeball it. I think it needs to melt a little more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Melts a little more.
So we're going to let it melt a little more. And the next thing, remember yesterday? Here's another thing I've learned since yesterday. Yesterday, I still had the prosciutto in the package. Well, that was an unnecessary amount of work while I was live, right? So today, I did my own sous chefing, and the prosciutto was all good to go. So as soon as we decide the cheese is melted enough, prosciutto goes next, and then the arugula. And then the other thing I forgot yesterday when I was done was the olive oil and lemon. So you can see I have that on the side.
On the top?
Yeah, that goes on the top. That's when you take it off the grill, you do that. Okay, so let's look and see how we're doing here. Does that look melted enough to you?
I think it could use a little bit more melting.
Okay.
And you wait and put the prosciutto on. Sorry, I'm asking a lot of questions. As long as the bottom's not sticking and burning, I would leave it.
It's not sticking. Let me just see.
Oh, this is exciting.
Can you see under that? I can't
see.
Well,
that looks.
Okay, I feel like we have to put this stuff on there.
I feel like, yeah.
Okay, now stage 2 toppings. Now we're going with the prosciutto. So, Monica, when you tasted the test batch yesterday, you really liked the prosciutto, right?
Oh, loved it. Well, I like arugula also on pizza.
Okay.
I like the little salad. Liz. Mamma mia.
Well, that's how Claire did it. You know, she has a YouTube video, so I watched it like 100 times to see how she did it. Because you want this to just get...
Hooper seems to have perked up a bit.
Hooper,
he got a whiff of the prosciutto.
Hooper sees this hanging out of my fingers.
Oh,
okay.
I think that's plenty.
Okay, that's plenty. Okay. Remember, it's a custom pizza for my taster. Okay, now the arugula. Do you want to try putting the arugula?
No, Liz.
Okay.
No.
Okay. All right. So.
Sorry. Get back in the shot. Get back in the shot.
Okay.
Ooh, be generous. I think.
Be generous, Monica's saying. Okay. And this is the baby arugula,
which I like. Okay. That looks really great, Liz.
This is why when you put the lemon and olive oil on, it's like you have your salad right on top. Okay, I'm just gonna, I don't know if I'm supposed to do this, but I'm just gonna give that another little warm-up phase. Okay, this has all been so exciting, such fast action, that I haven't even had a chance to ask you, like, how are you doing? What do you need to tell people? But maybe we'll do that once I get it off the grill and you're tasting.
Okay.
Because people want to know. Many of you know, Monica, you know. Oh.
Well, this weekend I'm on vacation here. So. Okay.
Let's see if anyone in the comments. Diane has already commented that Monica is a better assistant than Hooper. Yeah.
Yes.
I think it's, you know, with Hooper, it's those little paws. The paws make it hard for him to do.
Well, Hooper can't really see what's happening on the grill. So that.
It's, you know, it's all about.
Yeah, for him.
It's all about the nose with any dog.
He's now like wandering around, like wondering when the tasting's going to be.
Okay, so let's see. Toss hoop a piece is what Catherine is saying. Well, maybe, Oh, Susan Dolan is in the thread. I brought fresh picked oregano and basil to last night. Yes, all the fresh herbs. If Julie were here, what would she say?
Herb it up.
Herb it up. Yeah, that's what, but remember, we tried to just do this version of this pizza, but now we know. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Let's take a look. I think that.
Nice.
Okay, that looks awesome, right? When you say.
So do you let it sit for a little bit or?
No, now I'm just going to take it off and we're going to cut right into it. I don't know. Am I supposed to let it rest? Claire, if you're within the sound of my voice, let me know, but I think you want it hot. I'm gonna, you know what, could you stand there? Just stand right there.
And careful, don't want to lose it on the patio.
Okay, put it in the shot.
Get it in the shot.
In the shot. Okay,
Get it in the shot.
This now. Okay. Whoa. Okay, I just want to say,
It looks
okay,
beautiful.
my lighting is not ideal, but all right. So here's what's going to happen now. We will let it settle for a second, but okay. So this is what this looks like. That looks delicious, doesn't it?
I'm going to put this down, Liz.
That's a good idea.
And then I can go back in my spot.
Well, now you can go over to where your tasting plate is.
Okay. All right.
So now I'm just gonna serve it up to you. And so if you get yourself, hold on. Okay. I also want to look under. You know what? I think this looks fantastic. Okay. I don't know how you cut a pizza this shape.
No, just
slice off an end like that?
Yeah, that's plenty.
Okay.
But, oh, crisp.
You can hear that crispiness, can't you?
Oh, that sounds good, Liz. Sounds good.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, now let's
get
people...
the accoutrements?
Yes. Okay, so here's what the guest taster's piece looks like so far. And now, okay. You just squeeze a little lemon on that.
Woo!
And
yes. Just brighten it up, as they say.
That's what they say. You watch the same cooking shows I do, I guess.
you got to brighten everything up. Liz,
okay.
Thank you. Oh.
Okay.
Here's your plate.
Okay. Now step into the shot.
Oh, okay, hang on.
Okay. You can just stand right there.
Okay. Stand right here?
Yeah. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now, yeah, that's good. And you go ahead, Monica. This is all about you. This is about the lab rat giving me...
Ooh, I like the crispiness of the... Let me check the bottom, because, that's what Mary Berry does.
Oh, really?
Oh, no soggy bottom there, Liz.
No soggy bottom.
Very nice. Oh. I want to get the perfect bite with the arugula.
I'm going to cut my piece.
Delicious. Oh.
I'm going all the way with fingers. Feel free to use your fingers.
Well.
Okay.
Nice crunch.
The sous chef might have wanted to make the pieces of prosciutto a little smaller, but that was delicious.
Delicious. I'd say it's salty.
Because prosciutto is.
I know. It is.
Because Claire said to salt it at the end too, but we did not.
I would definitely not salt it. Not with these toppings.
Okay.
Not with the pizza sauce and the Hey, hand me that arugula. I'm gonna just use it up here a little bit.
Oh yeah, you didn't get that much arugula on
Sorry.
there.
Why be shy? I'm gonna
No.
And I'm gonna use some lemon.
Please. So Monica's just doing what we call on Cooking with Us, just a little doctoring. It's fun.
Look
Customization.
at that. People on the internet. That is pizza and salad.
Yes.
In one. That's what I like. Liz, thank you. Wow, I didn't expect to have this gourmand lunch.
It is the finale.
Oh.
It's not like some premiere where I'm just trying things out.
So beautiful here today, too. Ooh.
So I'm almost afraid to ask, but what do you think about the ratio?
I think it's good. Again, I think it could even be thinner.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel that way?
Mm-hmm.
Because you see it
way.
puffs up when you...
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This is thinner than yesterday.
Oh, it is.
But I think it could get thinner still.
I think it could even get thinner. Now that you've mastered the flip and the grill mark.
I think the technique
is excellent.
on the grilling, which was the part that was the most intimidating, I'm okay with.
Yeah.
I mastered the technique with getting the dough out of this, which who knew this was going to be so hard? But it was.
This arugula is excellent, Liz.
All the organic veggies here in Central Oregon.
Sorry, or I'm going to stop eating because that's rude.
Okay, let's see if there are any specific comments here. Because then I know people, they want to know what's up with you.
Getting closer together.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what's up with me is I'm back at work.
Okay, let me remind people, right, that you're
I work at the hospital in Portland. I'm a nurse. I work in clinical studies. Lots of our clinical trials sort of closed down.
Mm-hmm.
But things...
And these are trials specifically in the stroke area, right?
Mm-hmm. So things are getting back to normal. I would say I'm back at work 3 days a week, work from home.
But you're doing a lot of telemedicine, right?
We're doing a lot of telemedicine
study people
with our patients. The hospital is getting busier. There's more people back on campus.
Mm-hmm.
Quite a few employees of OHSU are working remotely, so it's made a big difference. So it is pretty quiet there. But this week things are sort of getting back to normal a little bit.
Okay. And what else have you been up to?
Riding my bike.
You have been riding your bike a lot.
Riding my bike. The bike that you gave me. The bike has really saved me.
That's right. Okay, so
you gave it to me for my birthday.
Last year, Monica had a major birthday. This was Sheila's suggestion that all the sisters chip in and buy you an electric bike, and it's been a hit, right?
Oh, it's been amazing. It saved my life during this period. So I ride my bike. I ride it all over. Ride downtown at least once a week. Take it on my car and go places. It's been wonderful. So I don't know what I'm going to do when it starts raining again. But we have couple months to think about that.
Portland, it pretty much starts to rain Halloween, right?
Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. October 31st. Curtain comes down.
The curtain comes down.
As we call it. So it's, we've had a beautiful summer.
Yeah.
Despite all the unpleasantness. So I'm just trying to get outside as much as I can.
Yep. Aren't we all?
And now I'm outside eating pizza.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Just going to see if there's anything here that people want to know.
Really good.
Okay. People.
Is this going to be?
People are enjoying watching you eat.
Oh, it must be horrible.
Bridget says late to the party, but so happy to see Monica. Yeah. You know,
Liz, is this going to become a staple of your summer barbecuing repertoire?
I don't know. I just think, pizza?
Yeah,
for sure.
Oh, that's what I meant.
Don't you think?
Yeah,
it's so much easier than it looks.
And everybody loves pizza.
And everybody can customize.
And you can customize them.
Yep. So. Yeah, I encourage people to work this into your regular repertoire.
It's super easy.
We're all trying to be outside more, but with each other.
But I think the next time you need to make the dough.
You think?
I think you should give it a try.
Okay.
I'm sorry, it's a challenge. I'm throwing down the challenge to you, Liz.
Well, I've been elevating my game since the beginning.
You might want to try making the dough.
Season 17 means I've been at this for 17 weeks since the unpleasantness started.
Well, this is delicious. Thank you.
Okay. I just want to say a couple things here at the end while Monica and I finish our lunch. Been fantastic to have people on the line, to have both lab rats here. That's historic. This week, Tuesday show this week is a combination of classics. The theme last week was our Olympics show. This week's theme is just food and fun, Monica. We went with some of our best food and fun segments. So I know you're on this week's show. Sheila, you're on this week's show. And this week's show, we've also got it's the classic, Lian gets a root canal and needs some frozen yogurt immediately following. So many of you longtime listeners have named that one of your all-time favorites. So be sure you are subscribed to Satellite Sisters so that you get that. Then on Friday, the new newsletter comes out every Friday now. Pep Talk. And that's where we announced your appearance on Pep Talk. So only the Pep Talk subscribers knew that you were going to be the guest taster. So if you haven't subscribed to Pep Talk, that's a good reason. And then last thing is, like, what I'm going to do next week. I don't really know yet, but I'm working on a concept. The concept might require going on location.
What?
I don't know. It might. I say no more. I can't say anymore because until I talk to my production team, which is also me, until I talk to my production team about whether I can pull this off in another location, I don't want to commit. So I'm giving myself till midweek to decide if I can really, because you see, Monica, there's a lot going on here.
Yeah, you need a big table to have everything.
Yeah. So we'll just see. Anyway, so that's it for this week. So
Liz, I forgot to give you 2 paws up. I'm sorry. I don't know. It just came into my head. Of course.
2 paws up.
2 paws up.
That's the Lab Rats. That's your highest
rating
accolade.
It's our highest rating.
So Sheila, are you there? Sheila's saying, "Great job, ladies." What do you think, Sheila? Do I get any paws from Sheila Dolan? That would be good. Oh, okay. I'm scrolling. So anyway, we're gonna leave you here. How long have we been on now? Oh yeah, 31 minutes. That's about how long an episode is. So
I'm gonna finish my pizza.
And you should make this pizza. Oh, and Claire Tansey in yesterday's episode, she put the link. She has a brand new cookbook coming out next month. We're gonna have her on the show at the end of September when her cookbook comes out. But she put the link if you want to pre-order that book. You know how much we love Claire, and you know we can make what is in Claire's book. That's why it's called Uncomplicated. So this is Uncomplicated Dinners. So yeah, I think that's everything. You know how we close. Peace and sauce, sisters and misters. Now I have to figure out reach in and end live video.